If you really want it, do what you've got to do, make it come to life. Always follow who you are. Come to life. Do what you've got to do, make it come to life.
Hi guys, it's Ready once again with a top 10 video. Having visited a few and watched videos of most African cities, I have decided to come up with a video showing you modern African cities that have beautiful skyscrapers that makes up some of the most beautiful skylines, from Kenya to South Africa and from South Africa to Egypt. Let's begin.
Back in 1980s and 90s, in Africa, only a small number of major financial and commercial centers such as Cairo, Johannesburg, Lagos, and Nairobi boasted about large skylines. Today, it's a whole different story. Since 2000s, many skyscrapers have been built in many other African cities, including Dar es Salaam, Alexandria, Maputo, Luanda, Durban, Abuja, and Addis Ababa. You see, when most people outside Africa hear the word Africa, this is what comes to their mind. Then this, and this. Today I bring you to my Africa. Our countdown begins now. Number 10. Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Abidjan is the economic capital of the West African country Côte d'Ivoire, also known as Ivory Coast in English. Abidjan has a population of 4.3 million people. It's one of the populous French-speaking cities in Africa. Abidjan has two buildings with heights over 100 meters. The third one is under construction and will be among the tallest buildings in Africa. F Tower, also known as Tour F, is a skyscraper under construction in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. It will have 64 floors and will stand at a height of 283 meters when completed. F Tower will be among the tallest buildings in Africa. Currently, the tallest building in Abidjan is La Cité Administrative Tour D, with 30 floors and height of 120 meters. Number 9. Harare, Zimbabwe. Harare is the capital city of Zimbabwe, a southern African country. This beautiful city has a population of 1.4 million people. Harare has 3 buildings with heights above 100 meters. Currently, the tallest building in Harare is the new Reserve Bank Tower, standing at a height of 120 meters. It has 20 floors. Number 8. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Addis Ababa is the capital and commercial hub of Ethiopia. The city hosts headquarters of major international organizations such as African Union and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. Addis Ababa metro area has a population of 4.5 million people. This beautiful East African city has 4 buildings with heights exceeding 100 meters and 4 others under construction. The tallest building in Addis Ababa currently is the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia headquarters building. This tower has 48 floors and its height is 215 meters. It is currently the tallest building in East Africa and the 4th topped out tallest building in Africa. Number 7. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Dar es Salaam is the largest city and financial hub of Tanzania, an East African country. Dar es Salaam has a population of 6.4 million people and 7.4 million in its metro area. Surprisingly, Dar es Salaam has always been East Africa's biggest city by land area and population, but the new Nairobi metro area has a population of 10 million people in 2022. This title will not be held for long, as Dar es Salaam was and still has the fastest growth rate. It is estimated that Dar will host over 70 million people by the end of the century. Talk about a super mega city. Bigger population versus smaller population. What do you think? Comment down in the comment section. According to Empori's leading database for building information worldwide, Dar es Salaam has 6 buildings with official heights above 100 meters and 4 more with approximately height of 100 meters. There are 2 more still under construction, namely Mzizima Commercial Tower and Mzizima Residential Tower, with heights of approximately 143 meters and 134 meters respectively. According to Emporis, current tallest building in Dar es Salaam is PPF Headquarters Tower with a height of 160 meters and 35 floors. I have no idea why the heights of Tanzania skyscrapers keep changing on different Wikipedia pages. Tanzania is also set to start the construction of one of the tallest buildings in Africa in Zanzibar. Zanzibar Dominion Commercial Tower is a 70-story spiral-shaped tower set to be constructed on the island. Subscribe for updates on that. Number 6. Luanda, Angola. Luanda is the capital and largest city in Angola, an Atlantic port city on the west coast of South Africa with a population of about 2.5 million and 8 million metro area. This beautiful city is the most popular Portuguese-speaking city outside Brazil. With Angola coming out of the civil war and role as the center of the slave trade to Brazil before it was abolished, Luanda has gone so much infrastructure transformation to become one of the most modern cities in Africa. According to Emporis, Luanda has 6 buildings with heights above 100 meters and 11 without official data, but still could be approximately 100 meters. The tallest building in Luanda is a mob business tower standing at 145 meters. It has 35 floors. Number 5. Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos is the largest city in Nigeria and the most popular city in Africa in 2022, with a population of 15 million people and 21 million in its metro area. Lagos is a beautiful port city known for its beach resorts and nightlife. Art, entertainment, and music form an integral part of Lagos culture. Everyone in Africa knows Lagos. Lagos has 9 buildings with heights exceeding 100 meters. Lagos' tallest building is Nicom House with height of 158 meters, 32 floors. Nigeria's Eco-Atlantic City is being constructed on land reclaimed from Atlantic Ocean and will host skyscrapers such as Eco Pearl Towers, which is 165 meters tall. Number 4. Cairo, Egypt. Cairo is a Nile city and the beautiful capital of North African country Egypt. Cairo has a population of about 10 million people. It is one of the oldest cities in Africa. Cairo was founded in 2000 BC. Over years, it changed its name a couple of times. At some point, it was called Memphis, Babylon in Egypt, Al-Fustat, and a few other names. The last major foundation is Cairo in 1969 AD. 6 skyscrapers currently under construction, the tallest being 393 meters iconic tower. Both the iconic Tower of Cairo and Mohammed VI Tower in Morocco has already surpassed 227 meters in height already. 227 meters is the height of the current completed tallest building in Africa, which is the Leonardo in South Africa. Both North African towers are set to be completed in 2023. Depending on how many skyscrapers other African countries develop, soon we might see Egypt's skyscrapers dominate top 10 list of tallest buildings in Africa in the next years. Number 3. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is Kenya's capital city. It's a tech and financial hub of East Africa. When you Google Nairobi city, what you see is just this. But this is just the central business district. Nairobi is expansive with many business districts including the Westlands Business District, Upper Hill Business District, and Kilimani, which is both a business district of Nairobi and a residential neighborhood. Another business district will be Eastleigh, a Kenyan Somali and Somali immigrants retail and wholesale business neighborhood. I have done a video about Eastleigh and the history of Somalis in Kenya. I will leave a link at the end of the video and also will add a video link below on my description box. Nairobi is the only city on earth with a national park in its proximity. Nairobi's population is 4.3 million, while its metro area has a population of 10 million people. This modern East African city hosts thousands of Kenya businesses and over 100 international companies and organizations, including United Nations Office and United Nations Environment Program. Nairobi is home to mobile banking innovation M-Pesa and various tech innovation companies. International tech giants have also set up base and engineering hubs in Nairobi, including Google, Amazon, AWS, Visa Digital Payments Company, and Microsoft. This can be attributed to the availability of skilled software developers, internet connectivity, and social factors like Nairobi being ranked by expatriates as the best city to live and work in Africa and 12th globally. EYS Africa Attractiveness Index 2017 named Kenya as the second most attractive investment destination in Africa, together with South Africa and Morocco. In 2022, Nairobi was ranked the #1 top innovative city in Africa by Knight Frank's Africa Horizons Report 2021-2022. Nairobi has 17 buildings that have passed the height of 100 meters. There are few others under construction. For example, Gatuzi Tower, 184 meters, 88 Condominium Residential Tower, 176 meters, 1870 West Towers, approximately 185 meters, and Pinnacle Towers, a 70-story skyscraper that have been on hold due to a court case. Currently, the tallest topped-out building in Nairobi is Britam Tower, which is 200 meters in height. It has 32 usable floors and is currently the third tallest building in Africa. Nairobi is not all skyscrapers though. Like every city, it has those who are less privileged. 6.6 kilometers south of Nairobi is Kibera, an urban slum that has a population of 170,000 people, according to the official report by the Kenya Population and Housing Census. That though is not what the world knows. NGOs and organizations seeking donor funds highly exaggerate the figure upwards, sometimes to over 2 million. Number 2. Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is one of South Africa's 3 capital cities and serves as the legislative capital of the country. It's the second largest city in South Africa and the largest city in Western Cape Province, a city that is ranked as one of the most beautiful places on earth. This beautiful South African city is located on the shores of Table Bay. You can't visit this city and miss its beautiful beaches, Table Mountain, Bokap, and Cape Point. Cape Town was named the best place in the world to visit by both the New York Times and the Daily Telegraph. It's also ranked as a better world city by the Globalization and the World Cities Research Network. Its population is 4.6 million people. Cape Town has 10 buildings with heights exceeding 100 meters. Portside is the tallest building in Cape Town with 32 floors standing at a height of 150 meters. Number 1. Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg is South Africa's biggest city and the capital of Gauteng province. The city is informally known as Joburg, Jozi, or the City of Gold. Johannesburg is modern and developed. Soweto Township is located here and was once home to Nelson Mandela. Johannesburg serves you the most beautiful and modern skyline. Johannesburg, including Sandton, has 19 buildings with heights exceeding 100 meters. The Leonardo, a building located in Sandton, is the tallest building in Johannesburg and the second topped-out tallest building in Africa. It has 56 floors and its height is 227 meters. Mohammed VI Tower in Morocco is about to take its position as the second tallest building in Africa. Johannesburg, though, will remain to be one of the most developed and modern cities in Africa.
There goes my top 10 African city skylines. I hope you have enjoyed.
Well, apart from the fact that one may feel their city should have made it to number 1 somehow, which other cities do you think deserved a mention and should be covered next? Comment with facts and sources below. While at it, remember to be kind and respectful and nothing but factual. If you watched to the end, thank you. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like on it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so that you don't miss out on informative videos on infrastructure, travel and real estate. Also, thanks to everyone whose contribution is covered in this video. See you on the next one. Bye.